In this video, I'm going to reveal if you should do cardio before or after weights. So let's get started. There are many benefits to adding forms of cardio to your weekly exercise routine. Some of the obvious benefits of cardio is that it's great for your heart health, endurance, and it will also help you burn more calories throughout the day, so you can achieve that six-pack sooner rather than later. But there are also some other less known benefits when it comes to doing cardio on a regular basis, such as aiding the body to recover faster after workouts, reducing stress, a more efficient metabolism, stronger bones, stronger lungs, a reduced risk of heart disease, and even some types of cancer. It also helps the body release toxins. It also allows you to sleep better, gives you euphoric feelings due to a hormonal release of endorphins, and the list goes on. So if you're currently not doing any forms of cardio, you should definitely consider adding some to your routine. I personally prefer a high-intensity interval training form of cardio. But steady-state cardio like jogging on a treadmill for 30 minutes or so has many of the same benefits as well. That's a topic for another video though. However, many people are confused as to when the best time to do cardio is. Should you do cardio before or after weights? Before going to bed or as soon as you wake up? Should you perform cardio on an empty stomach, also known as fasted cardio, or after a meal? These are all questions that you might have, and I personally had them as well. Now, there may not be any right or wrong answers to these questions, and it's possible that you can get great results by fitting cardio into your schedule any time of the day. However, I'll share what I believe to be the best time to do cardio with you, and then I'll explain why.
Cardio? What is cardio? People running on a moving floor? Hey, when I was a boy, I used to walk 100 miles to school without any socks, for crying out loud. And you're talking to me about cardio? Give me a break! Oy. So I walk into a gym and I see this big lady, huge lady running on this cardio machine, like she's in a hurry or something. So I said to her, "Lady, where are you in a rush to? You're late for a meeting or something?" "Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not gonna make it because you're running in the same spot. I give up. The people these days, I just don't understand it. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A rip-off! Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh.
Depending on my goals at any given time, on workout days, I usually opt to do my cardio either first thing in the morning, during my weightlifting workout via some form of interval circuit training, or right after my weightlifting workout. And if I perform cardio on a rest day where I don't lift any weights, I usually either do it first thing in the morning or any time at least 2 to 3 hours after a light meal. I found those times to work best for me since my body is best able to utilize my fat storages for energies at those times and provides me with the best benefits. Since one of the main goals of cardio is to help burn calories, ideally from fat, it is usually wise to perform cardio when your body is most likely to use that fat as an energy source, instead of stored sugar, also known as glycogen, which is the body's preferred source of energy. You can do this by choosing the times your body's glycogen storages are most likely to be depleted, or at least close to being depleted, since your body will naturally use fat as its primary energy source as soon as you run low or run out of all that glycogen. And you're most likely to be low on glycogen as soon as you wake up, since you fasted all night and have yet to consume any carbs, or right after an intense weightlifting workout, since your muscles would have probably burnt most, if not all, of your glycogen storages. From there on, your body should mostly be using fat storages to fuel you through the rest of your cardio session, and that's the goal. Now, you may have to rewatch the last minute or so of this video since I went all scientific on you. But in summary, you should definitely be doing cardio at least 1 to 2 times per week. And I'd personally recommend that the best time to do cardio is either during or after a weightlifting workout or first thing in the morning. Also, feel free to experiment with different times here and there, and see what works best for you. Hope you found this video useful. If you did and would like me to share many more videos like this, please support my YouTube channel by subscribing so you get all the latest updates. And let me know if you like this video by giving it a thumbs up below. You can also leave a comment if you have any questions or would like to request any future video topics you'd like me to post. And as I always like to say, a life worth living is a life worth improving. Don't forget to incorporate some form of cardio into your routine, and go and get some abs now! Thanks for watching, and please subscribe below.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he was doing cardio! Be careful. Why was the blonde jogging backwards? Because she wanted to gain weight! What an idiot! Get it backwards instead of forward! Why? What do you call a flea treadmill? Outside, you no good spoiled rotten idiots! That's it, I can't take this anymore. The people these days, what do they know about fitness? I used to hold chickens. 1 chicken, 2 chicken, 1 chicken. These days they're holding these metal things. What's wrong with chickens? Why have to spend money on metal when you can use chickens? I don't get it. When I was a young boy, I used to see these fitness people, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, his crazy voice. I used to see this man doing flexes. What the hell is the point? What's the point? You get so big, yeah. What are you doing out here? Oh, my back. I can't get up. Thank you for watching this guy Ben Ezra's video about 6-pack abs, healthy fitness. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I think you should subscribe to his videos, and he will show you things to make you great person, great success, strong like bull. Subscribe to Ben Ezra's YouTube channel. Abs now. Go ahead, do it. I don't care. Heart attack.
That was on video.
That one.
It was.
It was?
Yeah, but you probably can't see.